Hello friends, welcome to Testimony Tuesday. Have you ever felt so small, like, maybe an ant trying to push over a boulder, like you're just nothing compared to the job that's in front of you? Well, as missionaries, I'm sure I'm not the only one, or we're not the only ones that have felt like the job is too big for us. I'm sure even people who are not in the foreign mission field have felt that way many times. And that was kind of the thought that was going through my head a little bit as I was exercising in the park the other day. And the park is, the way it is, like a big lake with this trail that goes around the lake. And so I'm running along on the trail, and it was kind of drizzling, so there was raindrops falling a little bit. And if you looked across the lake, you could see all these little, spots where there were ripples because of the raindrops falling on the lake. And it really creates kind of a neat look. I mean, sometimes you can see that when you can't even really feel the rain, but you can just look out on the water, you can see all the little ripples from the raindrops. And it was shortly after that the thought just came to my mind was how do we reach a city? There's way too many people. Even a small city is too much for one or two people to reach. But the thought that came to my mind was, it's simple. It's really simple. You throw a pebble into a lake, you drop a raindrop on a lake, and that one thing just creates one ripple. But then that ripple makes another one, and another one, and another one. And it was just I don't know, it just kind of was one of those aha moments. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. We might only reach half a dozen people in this city. We might not reach that many people. We could even be called to just reach one person. But that one person, if truly discipled to be a follower of Jesus, is going to reach more people, and then those people are going to reach more people, and it will spread farther and wider than we could have ever touched in our lives here. So that has just been such an encouraging thought to me that, yeah, it's not about us reaching the whole city. It's about us being a pebble in the lake. And the other thing that came to my mind with that is just, you could think of it as, the ocean full of God's love, or, a lake of God's love. But ultimately, if you put me underwater for a long time, I'm going to die, right? Well, self has to drown. When self has been dropped, let go of, let drown in the lake, then we can make that ripple effect with God's love to the people around us. So, warning, it does call for self-denial, for self-sacrifice, for death to self, but it's totally worth it. It's not complicated, it's simple, and God can use you to reach even just one person next to you, who can then reach the next person and the next. Hope that's an encouragement to you. God bless.